As the Mathew Forbes Romer Foundation enters its 19th year, we will continue to aggressively pursue our mission and goals for the children with genetic diseases of the brain and their families. In education, we have funded over 30 nursing scholarships with Nova Southeastern University, Florida Atlantic University, and Florida International University. We've created nursing school training programs simulating in-home family care and focused on pediatrics and genetics. In testing, we have continued to host the South Florida Genetic Testing and Education Fairs. We have screened over 1,200 potential patients, exceeding a 50% detection rate this year. And we continue our strong partnerships with J-Screen and the Victor Center of Jack Nicklaus Children's Hospital. In research, the Mathew Forbes Romer Foundation has conceived of and grew the National Research Initiative to 50 projects, $3.2 million in grants, and many promising therapies with the National Tay-Sachs and Allied Diseases Association. And we have supported the Florida Atlantic University Brain Institute as a follow-on to the State Center for Rare and Genetic Neurological Diseases. And we have been a charter sponsor for the medical and scientific sessions at the annual National Tay-Sachs and Allied Diseases Family Conference for over 10 years. Our first See the Light Award recipients of 2017 are co-honorees. Drs. Randy Blakely and Dr. Rodney Murphy have helped pioneer the FAU Brain Institute and the world-class Jupiter Neuroscience Campus in partnership with Scripps Research Institute and Max Planck. Dr. Blakely is an internationally renowned neuroscientist with expertise in molecular biology and human genetics involved with childhood brain disorders, joining Florida Atlantic University in 2016 as the founding executive director of the newly formed FAU Brain Institute on the Jupiter campus. Some of his greatest achievements include the mentoring of over 180 future researchers and thought leaders in the approaches needed to translate basic science discoveries into medications to treat genetic brain disorders affecting children. His work has been continually funded by the National Institutes of Health and private foundations for nearly 30 years. Dr. Rodney Murphy is the chairman of the FAU Department of Biological Sciences and director of the Jupiter Life Science Initiative. As chairman, he has guided the rapid growth of the largest department at FAU. As director of the Jupiter Life Science Initiative in 2013, he coordinated the move from Boca Raton to Jupiter.
The world's most intriguing and unique scientific research collaboration is happening right now, here at Florida Atlantic University. The Jupiter Life Science Initiative produces the top STEM graduates and researchers by combining the power of FAU with two of the globe's leading centers of neuroscience and biotechnology exploration.
The combination of Scripps, Max Planck, and FAU is a remarkable convergence of research talent, infrastructure for doing the best research, and in the training of young scientists.
With boundless opportunities come limitless potential. FAU students are learning, training, and working alongside some of the world's leading experts and faculty.
The Scripps Research Institute is one of the leading and foremost biomedical research institutes in the world. We have 6 different scientific departments in Jupiter, including the Department of Neuroscience, the Department of Chemistry, and several others. We have been pleased over the last few years to provide undergraduate internships to FAU students and also graduate student fellowships to FAU graduate students.
Coming to the United States, the Max Planck Society saw huge potential in forming a collaborative campus up here in Jupiter. with Florida Atlantic University and with Scripps, Florida. World-class environment for scientific achievement and graduate education, undergraduate education, together building a scientific community that could really have impact on some of the major problems that face society today in terms of neurological and psychiatric disorders. What we had hoped for 5 years ago has happened.
Our next and final See the Light Awards winner of 2017 is Monica Gettleman, member of the Board of Directors and officer of the National Tay-Sachs and Allied Diseases Association. Monica's responsibilities as Director and Vice President of Family Services of the National Tay-Sachs and Allied Diseases Association have helped lead the annual conference committee, mentoring newly diagnosed and bereaved families from around the country and the world, as well as organizing the commemoration ceremony at the annual family conferences.
You're watching your child die a little bit every day, and it's a slow progression. It's just extremely devastating to watch your child go through this, and there's nothing you can do other than be there for her and your family and make her as comfortable as physically possible for as long as she's going to be here. You expect to lose your parents and bury them, but not your child. And that's what's really hard to grasp. And even to this day, there'll always be a hole in my heart. And to think that I had this child, the what ifs, you think about things. We had another child, Carly, and she's a dancer. And at all of her recitals, when I see her on stage, I have to hold back the tears because I say to myself, there should be two up there. But there isn't, and she'll always be that little baby that I had.